Hey Disney Infinity fans!
Hey guys!
How's it going? It's a big day.
It is a big day!
So I'm assuming most of you have seen the Disney Infinity Next by now.
Hopefully.
If not, go check out our YouTube channel and it's up there and archived for everybody to watch.
And if you guys are tuning in for the first time ever, welcome to our lovely Disney Infinity community. I'm John.
Oh, and I'm Allison.
And we are super excited to have you guys here today. I think Allison's going to be MC kind of the entire thing, but I know one of the first things that we've talked to you guys about and we've promised is getting to answer all of your questions about Disney Infinity Next as best as we possibly can. But what else is on the agenda besides a long and wonderful Q&A with our fans?
So we're definitely going to dive into the Q&A. I've already gotten a lot of your questions off of hashtag Disney Infinity Next on Twitter, so we'll be taking those questions on Twitter and also in the chat. Then we're going to be showing off some gameplay of the new characters that were announced today in the Disney Infinity Next.
Yes.
So we'll be playing with our friend Baloo.
Uh-huh.
We'll also be diving into a Zootopia toy box with Nick and Judy from Zootopia. And finally, we'll be rounding it all off with a Marvel Battlegrounds tournament.
And hey, by the way, so in addition to everyone that's watching right now on Twitch, I believe on camera B over here, we've got a Facebook live stream going as well. So what's up, everybody in Facebook land, and welcome to the post-show wrap-up for Disney Infinity Next. Woo! Wait, can we get like a little bit of energy and excitement? Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Allison, what's next?
All right. So let's.
Whoa, there it is. What's next?
What's next after the next?
We got 1,000 people on Facebook.
Hey,
Are they
Facebook.
beating the Twitch viewers? Yes. Oh my goodness!
It's going
Everyone in
down.
the Twitch chat, encourage people to get on Twitch. Facebook guys, keep beating Twitch. Let's see how big we can actually get the crowd between the two.
All right. So first question: can JV please do his sloth impression from Zootopia?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so that
Starting
was
off
where
with
we
a tough one.
Okay. So tell me when we should start.
All right. And go. So. Oh, I started to be sloth-like. Yes, JV?
Hi, everyone. You have to
Okay,
you have to, remember the shtick?
Yeah.
You had to talk and then I was finishing your lines?
Okay.
All right, that was pretty weak. I'll Allison will talk, read some questions.
Okay, let's do the first question and then you're that voice. Okay. So let's see. Will Disney Infinity Next be a monthly thing or whenever feels best? That's from @DaviesNick on Twitter.
Next will be something that we do as often as we want to. Okay, so it's
That's just too much. I don't think I can handle any more.
Exactly,
of
no more
sloth.
sloth JV. So the way that this is going to work is basically we were looking at a way. Let me just explain to you guys a little bit of the why of Disney Infinity Next. Typically, what we do and what the game industry does is they have these big, huge events where they invite all the top tier press to cover all the latest big announcements coming, whether it's a new game announcement or it's a new whole bunch of things that are happening from a particular publisher. What we decided to do was try to tackle addressing journalists and then also at the same time making sure that our fans and our community could be involved in the news right then and there. So rather than do an event per se, we put out this Disney Infinity Next show as that event. Now what's cool is that we've got different press people covering it. We've got different retailers that are looking for new information on Infinity. They were able to watch it. Internal partners that couldn't actually go to an event, they were able to watch it as well, and it's archived too, so people can watch it over and over again. So that's a little bit of the reason why we're doing Disney Infinity Next. What I think, so we haven't determined a cadence, but what we have determined is that there will be multiple episodes that happen throughout the year. And the intention for each of the episodes is to cover like the next 2 to 3 months worth of content. So each episode will feature kind of, here's all the big stuff that's coming to Disney Infinity over the next few months. And then a little bit of a wink and a nod, as we did today, about what a future episode of Next will be all about.
All right. So another question from Ted C. Williams on Twitter. He wants to know, will Disney Infinity go beyond 2016?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see, another question from Twitter.
But I think, here's what I think,
Okay.
actually, let me clarify. I think that person, if they had more than 140 characters, would want to know, will Disney Infinity 3.0 go through or past 2016?
That kind of ties into the next question,
Okay,
which
sorry.
I've been saying is,
Sure.
will there be a 4.0?
Okay, so what I will say is that we're only able and ready to talk about all of the great new content coming to Disney Infinity 3.0 this year in 2016. See how well trained I
Yeah.
am? Where's Shelby, right? Huh? Brian Nelson, if
Bravo,
you're watching,
bravo.
right? He's probably like, there you go, kid.
All right, so another thing that we announced in the Disney Infinity Next is there will be 4 new play sets
Yes.
from the different franchises
Right.
from the Walt Disney Company. So
I think that was a pretty big announcement.
that's a huge announcement.
It was funny. Like I've seen some of the guys who were like, we wanted more information. I thought there was going to be more. And like, I think everyone was pretty conscious about how long this first episode should be and how much content we put in there. But we did definitely drop some bombs in there and also had some good hints. So that one about the playsets I think was a big one. And I'm excited to see now our community and all the speculation that's going to come from what that is.
All right, so this question's been popping up a bunch. It's from Raj Palmer UK on Twitter.
Hey, what's up, ma'am?
He wants to know, is Battlegrounds counting as the 2016 Marvel playset, or did you mean another? And I've seen that at several places.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Marvel Battlegrounds does count as the Marvel support inside of the Disney Infinity platform for 2016. However, if you were listening very, very carefully, we did say at the end of that there will be more characters coming in support of Marvel throughout the year, and that those characters will be compatible with Battlegrounds. So I think that that's something that's really important to point out to all of our Marvel fans out there, because you've seen Hulkbuster and Ultron as 2 new characters for 3.0. We now have officially confirmed the existence of Ant-Man, Black Panther, Vision. You'd seen the new Cap before. But then I think a lot of people are wondering, okay, so is this it? Is this the only support that we're going to see for Marvel this year? And the answer is no. There are more Marvel characters coming. The next thing you're going to ask is how many, and then I'm going to say I'm not going to tell you. But I would stay tuned for a future episode of Disney Infinity Next. We'll be talking hopefully about some of those new characters.
That's really exciting. All right, let's see. Guys, keep putting your questions in the chat. We are looking at it right now. Let's see if there's another one. Release dates for these new characters. So all the new Marvel characters that we announced today, when are they coming out?
So I can say in the US, they are coming out on March 15th. If you're over in the UK or anywhere else in the world and a Disney Infinity fan, check with your local retailers. Retailers seem to be pretty open about characters and release dates for Infinity, so that information shouldn't be hard to come by.
All right, and so for Baloo as well, when's he coming out?
Baloo's March 15th as well. So you're actually going to see, we've had a lot of questions about this, you're going to see that Boba Fett come out as an individual figure on that date, which used to only be inside of the PlayStation exclusive starter pack.
And actually, that's a big one. I've gotten several questions about that in the chat.
Yeah. So you're going to see Boba Fett come out, so we can officially confirm that.
On March 15th.
March 15th, as well as the Marvel Battlegrounds Play Set, as well as Ant-Man, Vision, and Black Panther. And then also we can confirm that Baloo's coming out on that day too. So you'll have 5 new characters there, which I think will be fun. Plus, there's also new power discs coming from Marvel Battlegrounds that you'll definitely want to check out. And when you see some of the Battlegrounds gameplay and how the power discs work within Battlegrounds, especially all of your old 2.0 discs, they're all compatible with this new playset, and they do really cool things that are totally different than what they've done before, and we'll show you some of that today.
Yeah, you're going to get a sneak peek. Talking about the Marvel characters, I am seeing a lot of questions pop up in the chat asking, are we getting Scarlet Witch or Quicksilver or just on and on?
Yeah. And I've seen a lot of questions about a lot of different characters. So I can't go into detail about what character. First of all, we wouldn't go into details about what characters we're going to be releasing because we want to make a big special event for you guys and try to make it a big reveal. I think it is important to be transparent with you guys, though, and let you know that there are certain legal restrictions around certain characters that we can bring into Disney Infinity and that we can't. And even some games are allowed to, because they're just standalone video games, have those characters appear inside of them. But because we have the toy and the game element, that it's very difficult for us to do both because of existing partnerships that those companies might have. So trying to be transparent and not give you too much detail, that's what that is. So if you're ever wondering like, well, it just seems so you should do this character or that character, I would say don't think that we haven't thought about it. And we're definitely planning on releasing more Marvel characters this year, as I had mentioned. And I think you guys are going to be pretty excited.
Some of my favorites.
Yeah?
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Okay, this is a great question.
Okay.
So at D23, we announced the Keyblade.
Yes.
It's the ultimate unlock for 3.0.
Yes.
So now we've announced all of this new content for 3.0.
Yes.
Do you have to collect all of it to get the Keyblade? When can you get the Keyblade?
Okay, so the last time I had checked, the Keyblade is, and then any of my production guys, correct me if I'm wrong, The Keyblade unlocks, you need Nick and Judy, and then you need Captain America, First Avenger, Ant-Man, Vision, and Black Panther, and all the characters released prior to that. And then that will launch, or that will unlock the Keyblade.
So March 15th, we should
March
see
15th
people
is,
unlock
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's
So,
exciting.
your Boba Fett, but Baloo doesn't count against that. So anyway, but just all the Marvel characters and Nick and Judy, and everything before that.
All right, so I've seen a couple of people asking toy box content. So will there
Sure.
be new toy box content, like new toys,
Yeah.
updates?
So I would say, I actually just did an interview with Brian Crescente at Polygon that is a pretty in-depth one that talks a lot about this different stuff, so you guys should check it out if you can. But in there, he asked that exact same question, so let me give you a little bit of insight into kind of where the team's at and what we were thinking. So in terms of toy box specific content, each of the play sets will, as you progress through them, just like play sets do right now, unlock new virtual toys that you can play with inside of the toy box mode. In fact, I think Battlegrounds has, is it 28? Do you know how many toys Battlegrounds unlocks in particular?
I think it's between 28 and 30.
Yeah, it's definitely over 20. So there's like over 20 new virtual toys that are unlocked just by participating and playing through Battlegrounds. And then the subsequent play sets that are released throughout the year for Pixar, Disney, and Star Wars will also unlock new toys that you can play with inside the toy box mode. Allison and I will be doing community events, and our awesome toy box mentors in Salt Lake City at Avalanche, hey guys, they will also be creating toy boxes that people can download and play with the characters that don't have specific play sets. So we'll have a lot of that content. But then in terms of like some fundamental changes to toy box, like are you going to put in new logic toys? We'll do bug fixes and things like that. But I know that Bob Lowe and his team at Avalanche are really happy with how the toy box is actually presented right now. And while we'll certainly be doing things like bug fixes, we're not going to be doing like an overhaul to the hub.
Yeah.
That was one big question we were asked. The hub, you guys, is designed to onboard people onto Disney Infinity and really teach them all about what the game has to offer. Because as you know, as some of our super fans, the game is so big, and there's so much content inside of it. So Bob and his team design quite brilliantly, I think, this hub mode that really kind of shows you all the different elements of the game in one way or another. And so we didn't want to disrupt that design because we expect without a new starter pack coming this year for 3.0, we expect that we're hopefully going to have a whole bunch of new fans come in, and we want them to have the same onboarding process that you had when you started playing 3.0. So it's a very long-winded answer, but I think the one our community wants to hear and hear the detail and the thought behind. So sorry, but thanks for bearing with me.
Okay, easier question.
Okay.
What are our favorite new Marvel characters? We'll be showing off the gameplay later in the
So
stream.
it's gonna have to be characters that we've announced.
Yes.
Because I know that you have a character.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, that we haven't announced yet that you're really excited about. But for the characters that we have announced, I would say for me, Black Panther, and then just emotionally that black suit Spider-Man figure. Because I remember at New York Comic Con, we had a fan come up and ask like, hey, could we ever see this character outside the Vita starter pack? And we did that for you guys. So it's actually funny. The character's in 3.0 packaging, and the reason why the Black Suit Spider-Man is in 3.0 packaging is so that it fits with our line look at retail. But if you actually open it up, it does say 2.0 on the base of the Black Suit Spider-Man figure, which I think is kind of a fun thing. So yeah, I mean, I think emotionally, it's for me Black Suit Spider-Man because it was something for our fans. But I love Black Panther right now.
Vision's mine.
Really?
Yeah, when I said Vision's gameplay, and now I've been playing with him for a few weeks now. Oh man, because he can fly, he can use his Mind Stone, and also he can phase through enemies, which is pretty cool. So
I actually have a real funny anecdotal story now for all of our fans out there, since we have finally announced Ant-Man, right? Like one question should be, you guys alluded to that at Comic-Con and then never said anything. What was happening there? So what was happening on the development side was that the Ant-Man character that we have here is actually his costume from the new Marvel's Captain America Civil War. And we wanted to tease that we had Ant-Man, but then we weren't able to show him because they hadn't actually unveiled his new theatrical costume yet. And so that was a big part of the reason why we didn't show him before, in case you guys were all wondering. And it was so hard because everyone was just totally beating down on us. Like, we just confirmed Ant-Man, like, please. But that was kind of a little bit of the story that happened behind it.
Ghostscape wants to know, let's see, I lost it. Oh, who won the Disney Infinity's players pick?
Okay, that's a great question. We've been talking about this for a while. So there's two of them, right? There's the Toy Box Master Artist pick, which was Peter Pan, as you guys know. And then there is the Our Disney Infinity poll. So where we're at with the Our Disney Infinity poll is that we actually want Marvel fans and Star Wars fans to be able to participate and vote for their favorite Marvel and their favorite Star Wars. We kind of know, although everything hasn't been totally tallied, but we kind of know where the picks are for the Disney side of it. And it's not just, the picks guys that are on the poll that ran on, what was it, Disney.com?
Oh, My Disney.
Oh, My Disney, yeah. That was one poll that we had done. Remember, there's tons of things. There's like hashtag Our Disney Infinity that's on Instagram, that's on Twitter, that's on all the different forms of social media that our team needs to go and kind of tally. So once we're finished doing that, which should be relatively shortly, what we want to do is do one for Marvel and we want to do one for Star Wars. We're waiting for the Star Wars guys and the Marvel guys to approve this. And then once we do that, we'll run Our Disney Infinity for Marvel and Our Disney Infinity for Star Wars. Then we'll have all three at the top and then have a total battle royale about who is the character that we should do. So it hasn't gone away yet, and thanks for bearing with us as we kind of work through our own internal trials with trying to get this thing done.
For sure. So Sonic Voto wants to know, will there be more Star Wars characters in 2016?
Yes, there will be. So yeah, we announced that there's going to be another play set in support of Star Wars, and we're not saying what that is. Don't trip me up. But yes, you will see more Star Wars characters. So let the speculation begin as to who those Star Wars characters are. You might be surprised.
All right, so let's see. Why isn't the Ant-Man figure tiny? Let's look at it. So it is smaller than the other ones, but what I like about it is the base.
Yeah, so you have to look at this. This is actually, if you can zoom in here. Here, have Allison do. She's got way prettier hands than I do.
I didn't do my nails.
There's actually a big screw there on the bottom.
You see that?
With the idea being that he's actually sitting on that he's actually small.
There.
But what we wanted to do is make sure that, like, for all of our fans out there, that the characters still fit within the overall line look of Disney Infinity, so that Ant-Man standing next to either any of the Marvel characters or any of the Disney or Star Wars or Pixar characters still looked consistent. So that's why we didn't make him like tiny, although that would have been really cute. But what we did try to do, and Jeff and his
also
team
easy
did,
to lose.
Right, yeah, exactly. But what we did do, and I think Jeff and his team did a great job of, was give the illusion that he's small by making the detail on the base appear large.
Cool. All right. Oh, here's a great question, and we will get to it later in the stream. We'll be showing you how to do it. But how will 4-player work with 2 spaces on the portal for Marvel Battlegrounds? I've seen that so many times.
Crazy town.
Do you need 2 bases?
No, you don't. So what we actually do is we load in, or what's called caching in characters. So when you get to the versus screen, and you'll see this here in a second, you actually put down the different characters that you want to play as. One thing that I think is really cool that we're doing in here, and we hope that you guys like too, is that after you beat story mode, you actually get a token that allows you to do a trial with a character that you might not actually own. So once you play through the story, you get this little coin, and then you can use that and spend that to go and play with, I don't know, say that you don't end up grabbing Black Panther at launch, you can actually try him as a character there. The only thing that's tough about it, and when we wrestled with this, was remember that all these new characters, plus all the old characters, also play inside the toy box, and they fundamentally handle differently inside of the toy box than they do inside the playset, because they had to be balanced for like an up-close brawler. Because like the dodges that we have, when you dodge in the toy box, I think you dodge like 6 meters, but when you dodge inside of Battlegrounds, it's actually cut in half. And then also all the characters have different 3-hit combos inside of Battlegrounds than they do inside the toy box. So while it's cool that you get to play through the entire story and you get this coin, you get to play with different characters in Marvel Battlegrounds, I would encourage people also to remember that these characters play inside of Toy Box, and there's a whole bunch of different moves that they do inside of there too. So I think it's cool.
All right, so just time for a couple more questions before we dive into gameplay, but then we'll still be taking questions throughout the stream. But we do want to show
doing live streams,
it's
Allison.
fun, right?
Because we have a chance to like tell everyone in more than 140 characters, kind of
what's
stuff
going
that's going on. I've been thinking so much, like I should just actually register on Reddit and start going into our forums and answering some of the most burning questions people have.
All right, so here's a burning question. What community members will we see at the Zootopia event tonight? So
I don't know.
I don't know we've even talked about that yet, but yes, we are doing 5 different screenings throughout the country today. And let's see, Orlando, New York, Chicago,
Chi-Town, stand up.
San Francisco, and Anaheim. So they are all full, and we have a confirmed guest list, but we're looking forward to seeing you guys tonight, and it'll be Disney Infinity next, and then Zootopia. And we do have members of our team at every location. So JV and I will probably be at Anaheim.
Yeah, that makes sense. Only like 3 hours out of my way. I don't know how close you are to Anaheim. I'm in like in Toluca Lake, so
hopefully traffic's not crazy.
Yeah, exactly, right. Oh,
But I don't think we can make it to Orlando by 7 p.m.
Yeah, but Tyler's in Orlando,
Yeah,
right?
so Tyler is in Orlando. I know we've got Britt in New York City, Jamie, one of our team members, in Chicago, and then Scott's actually flying up to San Francisco.
You're going to San Fran? God bless you, man.
So
That's
definitely
awesome.
say hi to the Disney Infinity team members that you see tonight.
Yeah, and also I think it's important to mention this idea with the movie theater and everything actually came from you guys. So someone had sent me, and I forget who it is, and I wish I could attribute this to them, this idea of, hey, would it be okay, or would you guys ever sponsor us doing Disney Infinity community and fan meetups in our local town? And we had talked about it as a team, about like, that was something that we'd wanted to do, but it never really kind of gelled right. And then with the idea of Next and all the different strategy and the why of why we were doing Next, we added in that whole idea of, okay, well, let's do community events then at movie theaters around the country. That way they can go and see Next, and everyone gets to see Zootopia before it's actually out in theaters, which I think is a pretty cool thing.
And Zootopia is an amazing film. So
Yeah,
even if you're not
I mean,
seeing
it's
it
like
tonight,
100%
go
on
see
Rotten
it this
Tomatoes
weekend.
right
Yeah.
now. So
It's so good. One of the cool things too tonight is that we're going to be doing a Snapchat story. So if you're following us on Snapchat, you'll see clips from all the different locations throughout the country. So you'll be able to see what's going on at each fan event. So
fun.
we're Disney Infinity on Snapchat.
Yeah, but anyway, thanks again to you guys for the great suggestion. That's why we're doing it. Totally came out of our community. It truly is our Disney Infinity.
Yeah. So this isn't a question, but I just saw a really nice comment in the chat. Bomboy says, "I'm 26 years old, and this game makes me feel like a kid again. Thanks for being such a great team."
Aww,
Nice.
that's
Thank
awesome. Yeah, thanks for that note. And actually, don't be ashamed, man, because there's just as many 6 to 12-year-olds that are playing Disney Infinity as there are people your age, and just as many girls too.
Oh, for sure.
It's crazy the amount of girls that play our game, and I think that's something really special, especially in the game industry, that so many girls are playing Disney Infinity. So we are doing whatever we can to support everybody.
Absolutely. So let's dive into some gameplay. That doesn't mean that the Q&A is over. We will be taking Q&A throughout the chat. But if you are watching on Facebook, we invite you to switch over to twitch.tv/Disney, and we're going to broadcast the gameplay there. Cool. So let's bring on
Hi, Facebook.
producer Matt Soley.
Hello.
Everybody, man, clapping.
There you go.
Main producer Matt Soley.
Yay.
So they wouldn't let me have the can out.
But don't put the logo face.
This company is so confusing sometimes.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing.
All right. So I know here's the question that I got on Twitter. 28 Mouse Ear says, "Will there be gameplay of the live stream today of Baloo?"
By the way, is that Amanda?
That is Amanda.
Hey, before we answer your question, can I say thank you to you and I believe your sister and your mom for the tie. I wore it on Toy Box TV, and that was incredibly sweet of you guys to do that. And we love it when you guys send us stuff. So just from my heart to you, thank you to your entire family for that. I love the tie, and I've worn it around campus, and people have been like, "There's Disney Infinity ties now? Can I have one?"
I know.
So,
all the comments on that YouTube video were all about that tie.
Really? Yeah. So you should put it up on Etsy.
All
I don't know. I actually don't know if I'm legally allowed to say it. Use your own judgment.
Make more.
Pending legal approval.
Right. No. Yeah. So anyway, what was the question about?
The question was, will we see gameplay of Baloo? Which, yes, we will. So Matt Soley's got Baloo up on the screen now, and we're going to check him out.
Are we in a challenge?
Main
So if you go
producer
ahead and-
Matt Soley.
Go to the...
This one?
Try that. No. So go back and teleport.
Running around as Blue.
This is really exciting. This is the first time a lot of people are being able to see Baloo. And then if you hit that, you'll be able to
Cool.
bring out enemies, and we can show off Baloo's special moves and abilities, which it's funny because you don't really think of Baloo as a fighter.
Yeah, but he's actually pretty awesome.
Hey, you know, one thing actually I
wow.
don't think that we talked about, but I know is a big question about the Disney Infinity Next. For those of you that were in Europe and other countries that weren't able to make it, we're really sorry about that, and we actually had a conversation right afterwards to adjust that for the next time we do Disney Infinity Next. So our apologies. There's like lots of reasons why it ended up being geo-locked. It had to do with trademark and legal restrictions, so that's kind of what was happening. But we will do everything we can to make sure that you guys can watch it in real time, because Disney Infinity is a global game, right?
Absolutely.
It's not just a North American game, and we recognize that. So thanks for your patience, and also thanks for tuning in, or trying to tune in.
All right, so check out Baloo right now. Tell us a little bit about Baloo and his skill tree.
So his skill tree is a little bit different. You guys may have seen when JD was talking a second ago, he actually, his special move, he puts on his hula skirt, and it actually changes his moveset. So he can counterattack, his attacks do more damage. He also, as you saw from the stream, uses his butt and a giant club. I can say butt, right?
You can.
His
Okay.
behind,
Behind, thank you. I was like, what is a word for that?
backside.
So backside. Thank you, Allison. Where were you in my head a few minutes ago? But yeah, so that's his special. He actually, when he activates it and it goes for a short time, as you can see, his super meter is depleting over time. So I'll go ahead and spawn a couple more enemies because he does actually have some advanced combos I was trying to pull off. These enemies are a little tough though. So, okay.
Here's a great idea, JB. MB Crosser says, could we get a costume change disc for Baloo to his
Tailspin.
Ah, you knew it before I said
I
it.
know. Mike Fahey from Kotaku was giving me hell about that. That's a great idea. I cannot confirm or deny any new content that may be coming to Disney Infinity in the
It would be
future.
super fun.
Yes.
Oh, missed with the finisher. He actually pulled, so with Baloo, back to him, actually when you do his finisher, he pulls out a giant palm tree to hit his enemies. That's what I was trying to pull off. They were just out of range though.
I have a funny anecdotal story about Baloo.
hear it.
You were involved in this, Sully.
Oh.
So when we go to like finalize characters and content and everything that we're doing at Disney Infinity, it has to go through our QA group here at Disney Interactive. And we actually got a bug from QA that said Baloo's butt attack may not be appropriate for kids.
Oh, awesome. I'm not
Immediately we're
surprised.
like, wave this bug. This is the funniest thing in the world. It's meant to be cute, and I don't think it's offensive at all.
No.
So it's, but it was
Really
funny
felt.
that someone was looking out for that in QA.
I
That's
really
so
feel like that team captured Baloo's personality with his moveset.
Yeah, this one actually was. This one was a really big deal for us, and a very lengthy discussion, because we definitely have heard from you guys that you want more classic characters, and there's going to be instances. I'm sure well, there has been instances in the past. It's probably a better way to put it, and instances like right now where it makes sense to do classic versus contemporary. I think the best example would probably be like Maleficent, versus the Jolificent version, as I call it, versus the classic one. Same kind of thing happened with Baloo. There was a big discussion about what's the right version of Baloo to do. The new film looks incredibly amazing, but to do a hyper-realistic Baloo didn't seem like it was the right thing. But the fact that we could put this out and build hype for the film, and at the same time answer fans' demands about having more classic Disney characters, seemed like a win-win for the entire team, which is a little bit about how he came to be. And then I think that just because the community has been so passionate about classic Disney characters, Kelly and his entire team at Avalanche, plus all the incredible animators that work there, really put a lot of energy into making this a really fun character and a very expressive character, from a standard animations to idle animations to attack animations. And they did that because they know just how much people want classic characters and wanted this character to be great.
So the chat is buzzing about who did Baloo's voice. And also they're asking maybe if we can turn it up a little bit so that you can hear the gameplay audio just a little bit more.
Well, I can confirm it's not Bill Murray. I actually don't know off the top of my head. Has anyone seen who? So
no, actually. So
the way this works, guys, so that you understand, is that we actually go to an internal group here at Disney. It's Disney Character Voices that handles all of the VO recording that we do for all of our characters, they always ask the person who is the primary, whether it's a famous actor or a famous voice actor, they always give them a shot to voice their character. And if they choose to participate, that's awesome. We get them inside the game. And if they don't, we end up using a sound alike. So I don't have the answer that you're looking for, but I gave you a little bit of the background of the process. I could probably text the guys though and find out real quick.
While you're doing that, Tesla Blitz says, can we see his range attack?
Oh yeah, sure. It's sort of similar to Donald Duck, where you can actually hold it down when you level it up. Hold it down, you can charge it. So as you can see, like it starts off, it's just like a little rock or a coconut he'll throw. But if you hold it down, it'll actually turn into like a giant log. So let's go ahead and throw some enemies in there so you guys can see it in action. And as you can see, it's pretty powerful, as I've been doing melee, and I'm one-shotting him with a charge with a throw attack. So here we go. There we go. They put in the most annoying enemies possible. It's like everyone shoulder charging.
And then AKC0405 says, can you show his skill tree?
Can we? Is that fine? Okay. Yeah, 1 second. Now, this skill tree is fully maxed out because we used a cheat disc, so FYI. So yeah, some of the standard...
That's why it says -44 skill points in the top right corner.
Yes, that's a cheat. So, yeah, so he has like his standard, like the super jump ability you can unlock along with increased health and being able to revive teammates as well. And then over here, this is his super move, as you can see, the Jungle Boogie. And then just like other specials, you can level it up so it lasts longer, recharges faster, so on and so forth. And then, of course, increasing his damage to all of his attacks, along with power discs recharge rates. So as you can see here, like he can actually repel incoming close attacks very, very quickly. Also, like you can upgrade to the club swing that you saw in the combo I was doing. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to hit that button. Back in.
So now the chat wants to know, how can we get that cheat disc?
Yes, that does not leave the building. So
Actually,
unfortunately,
I have 2 of them in my house.
you're not now. You're going to get robbed.
No, I know. I need to try my clean leaf on them in my in my pants, which is doing my laundry. Okay, I can't get a hold of Brian Leffler or Casey Nelson. I just tried calling them on the phone to answer the Baloo question, but they didn't answer. If they call back, I might have to be rude and answer the phone, but it's just so I can give you guys the correct answer.
Well, Matthew Hansen says that snippet of his voice we just heard sounded great. Very classic Baloo.
All right, cool.
Do you want to check out anything else you want to check out on Baloo? Any other questions about Baloo? Nah? All right.
No, I think we're good. We can move on to some of the Zootopia.
Have you
March
shown
15th.
some of his idle animations and stuff?
No, I've been mainly
Yeah.
We'll just let him
Just watch him.
roll.
let him hang out for a minute.
Well, Baloo
like
is
pull the camera in
available
a
on
little
March
closer if
15th,
you can.
guys.
Just angle it down on the ground. I'm so happy with the way he turned out.
He turned out really, really well.
He is, he is my special friend.
Ah, yes, I do remember.
For any Disney insiders that know what that means.
So as you can see, yeah, he has little jab animations. It's fun.
Yeah, he's cute.
All right.
Super cute.
So which one should we do next?
Oh, does he have super jump ability? That's
Yeah. So yeah, it's once again on the skill tree, you unlock it, and he goes pretty high.
Cool.
So,
No, let's do that again. See, watch
Whoop.
that. No, but watch when he lands on the ground. He does a little pounce like a bear. He's my favorite.
Andre,
I love that.
I like this question. Andre Disney says, who would win the cute competition, Baloo or Sully?
Oh,
The character.
Oh, Sully.
Not Sully.
Well, you know I'm used to that. Everyone's like,
Matt
it's
was
Sully.
Me.
No, I would say Sully.
What do you guys think?
Baloo wins, obviously. Sully's a monster.
Yeah, but he's a big furry monster.
It's tight.
Yeah,
I
it works.
think Baloo's pretty cute.
Oh my god, I still have that terrible cough.
Oh,
So I'm
Alright.
getting better. I can actually, you could hear in next when I had to do pickup lines, me go nasally from having my cold when I had to do those lines.
oh, the
So
price is cheap.
we'll actually exit out of the gameplay. Let's come back to us and do some Q&A as we go into a Zootopia toy box to show off the Zootopia characters. Cool. So let's see. You guys
ahead
have
and
any
move
other
that.
questions?
What's for lunch, Allison?
I think we're getting some Thai food.
Thai food!
Usually it would be pizza, but it's not Friday, so no Pizza Friday.
We don't do Pizza Fridays here anymore.
It's sad, but it's a good thing.
You can always make your Friday Pizza Friday. No one can take that
That's a
from
good
you.
idea. Yeah, no one can take Pizza Friday from me.
All right. Are there any plans to update existing play sets? That's a question.
Well, characters and things like
And characters, yeah. That's another question right next to it. Will 1.0 figures ever be updated with more moves to be more like 2.0 and 3.0 characters?
So, okay, well, I'm trying to think of the safest way to answer this question, which is in 2016, you should not expect to see 1.0 and 2.0 characters have their skill trees upgraded for the existing, the existing figures that are out there.
That one. Sorry, we're
speculation.
We're pantomiming like which toy box I'm supposed to access over here.
So here's a question from Disney Picks Chick. She wants to know, how big is Baloo compared to other figures? Do you mind holding up Baloo and that's another figure?
Yeah.
Hulkbuster.
Yeah, throw Hulkbuster over here since he's our biggest at this point.
And then give me, what's another good one?
Judy Hopps.
Yeah, actually, Nick Wilde would be the right one. That cap is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just actually kind of see. Here, wait, can you pull the camera down on the table?
So
it's
we're not
Matt and I nervously holding these and shaking.
Juggle,
them in
juggle,
our
juggle.
hands.
So as you can
There
see,
you
tall. He's taller than Hulkbuster, just by a little bit.
Thank you.
And then, yeah, he's pretty big.
Yeah, so there's, I think, yeah, kind of the way. And it's interesting, too, because I know that when I was talking with Jeff about the design of him, he wanted to make it so that, because a lot of times your figures are actually on your table like this, so he wanted to make it so that when people were looking at him on the base, he was actually kind of looking up at you,
cool.
which is part of the way, part of the reason why he's designed and in that pose that he's in.
Oh, that's cute.
It's really cute. All right, so we are all ready to show off the Zootopia characters, and yes, I saw some questions. We will be showing off Marvel Battlegrounds. Can't speak today. Marvel Battlegrounds.
You also said it wrong.
What?
Marvel Battlegrounds! That's how you guys always have to say it whenever you say
So we
it.
will be showing off Marvel Battlegrounds gameplay later in the stream after we show off the Zootopia characters. So let's cut over to Nick Wilde, and
we're gonna need
about to get wild in
We're
here.
gonna need the swear filter though for the Marvel Battlegrounds play. I mean, it gets pretty heated
It does.
when we all get in the middle of it.
All right, there we go.
So he has an icy treat that he uses
Yeah,
as
this
his
is
weapon.
ranged attack. Yeah. Once again, he's fully leveled up, so this is the maximum one.
And we are going to try to keep this as spoiler-free as we can because we definitely want you guys to see the film this weekend. It's just a really incredible film.
100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's really cool too. Byron Howard and Rich Moore are big Infinity fans and big video game fans, and of course, like huge big deal directors in Hollywood. So. They did an incredible job, and so did the entire team at Disney Animation Studios. So.
All right, so let's maybe see his skill tree.
Sure, yeah, 1 second. I was just trying to figure out where the next spot was. Okay, so just like some other characters, he does have a super jump. Mid-air recovery increases his health, of course. And then you can level up his super move. It's called A Little Friend. You may have seen it from the Disney Next video. Basically, a partner comes out with a giant popsicle stick as well and starts beating up enemies, which is sort of helpful, like when you have a bunch of enemies. Like I would have wished I would have had them earlier when I was fighting all those guys. But yeah, so you can level that up, and just like other ones, I keep hitting the circle button today. Just like other ones, like as you level it up, it becomes more powerful, lasts longer. And then we'll go over here, and you can see you can go ahead and have counter moves. Also, he does have an advanced combo.
Snack smack!
Snack smack.
Snack smack!
Snack smack.
Snack smack!
And then you can also level up his popsicle stick attack, his ranged attack. So as you level it up, it actually charges.
Snack smack!
You're just going to say that all day today, aren't you? But yeah, so that's a little bit about Nick Wilde. So let's see if I can find where this next spot is.
What are you looking for?
Where some enemies are. Because
I think if you just hit those targets, more should come out.
I hit him once, and some enemies came out, and then after I hit him a second time, they were no more coming out. There we go. Magic. Second try. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see if I can. Yeah.
That's quite an enemy for Nick Wilde to take on, but I think his fox can do it.
Okay. Super
It's
move.
pretty dark in here right now.
Yeah.
I think this is actually the Sahara Square sky.
Oh yeah. I saw that in the background when he was just doing the jump over the wall there.
A little gift.
Oh boy. Oh.
It's pretty funny watching him use the
A popsicle stick attack. Yeah. And then you can see I called my little guy out to come help me because I am getting attacked very quickly here. Ah. Alright, here we go.
Unprovoked attack. Where's a police officer?
So next time, let's not put the toughest enemy in the game in there. Oh. Slam, there we go.
Any
Okay.
other questions on Nick before we check out Judy Tops?
Collecting feats like it's going out of style.
One of the cool things too for Judy and Nick is they are toy box characters, but we're going to be releasing Zootopia themed toy boxes. So the first one went up today. It's this one, but a little more expansive. So if you go into community content right now, you can explore the world of Zootopia, and then next week there'll be even more toy boxes for Nick and Judy. So definitely check
Nice.
those out.
I think I just saw in the chat someone asked if that is Jason Bateman's voice, and it is.
Yes.
It's actually pretty cool. You guys have been encouraging a lot of the actors to reprise their roles, and they've been doing it, so thanks for that. It's super cool, and we think it lends authenticity and quality, so thanks again to our community for helping us out with that.
Whew. Thank gosh that I have that special move where I summon a buddy. That was a little crazy. All right, do we want to move on to Judy?
Yeah, let's check out Judy
Okay.
Hops. Let's hop to it.
Hop to it, Judy!
Ba-rumpa-bum-bum.
Oh.
All right. So, okay, we'll go into, since everyone keeps asking for the skill tree, we'll just start from there.
And can I just say, I can't talk too much about Judy Hopps and who she is, but and then she's
Like
just
as a character?
as a character, she's great. Like in the film,
yeah.
like she's just very inspirational.
Yeah, she has a very fun story. No spoilers, though.
Yeah.
I almost said some stuff. I totally forgot. Okay, back to skill tree. So yes, again, health, and you can actually upgrade her super jump 3 times. I think she actually is the highest jumper in the game. Is that right, guys? Did we determine that finally? Yeah, so she is, in fact, the highest jumper in the entire
That makes
game.
sense. She's a rabbit.
She's a rabbit, yeah, and she has 3 levels of super jump, so I would hope so.
Whoa.
So, I hit the
I love seeing rabbits in our game.
How come, JV?
I realized that sounded really dumb. Okay, everyone can laugh. Growing up, you guys are a bunch of jerks. Growing up, I loved a character that's not a Disney character, but a character, Usagi Yojimbo from Ninja Turtles, and of course
Yeah.
of his own comic book. And so when I see Judy, sometimes it reminds me, oh, it'd be so cool if we could do that character sometime.
Totally forgot about that character. Okay, super move for Judy. So, as you know, she has a tranquilizer gun, so she can actually use that, and it stuns enemies for a while, which is incredibly helpful. And then she can upgrade her various, like her basic combo, and then she also has a counter as well. So, really, really cool. You just have to time it correctly. And then, last but not least, she has sort of a rabbit dash, and that can be upgraded to actually cause damage when you are dashing around. So, it's her ranged attack. So see, like this, and then you can actually combine it with combos, like some other characters.
So, question: does Jennifer Goodwin do the voice for the game?
She does.
She absolutely does.
Yeah.
Oh, I might need to put Nick down because I don't. Her ranged attack is a dash, so I can't hit the button.
Oh yes, you guys are very funny. I'm seeing a lot of spoiler alerts. Judy is a rabbit. Spoiler.
Yeah,
alert.
exactly.
Judy can hop.
Judy can hop!
She can
That's
hop,
awesome.
Yeah, very high.
It's just so funny. I love it.
Go. All right, so I'll go ahead and use her super, and see how it already has stunned that one, and it takes one entire bar to stun, but it's very helpful. Oh, as you can see, the ears popped up, so I could do a counter. But
That's the tell, yeah.
Yeah. But one of the things I love about her, she actually has a bicycle kick from a fighting game that we both play a lot,
Yeah.
which is a lot of fun.
So my midway roots there.
Yep. And she has aerial combo as well.
You want me to do it?
Yes.
Go ahead, do the move. So you didn't do the move, I didn't get it timed right.
Yeah, you gotta remember, it's the 3rd hit. Oh, get out of the way.
Oh, I see them laying that Thai food up outside of the Toy Box TV studio.
You're gonna have let's see. Marvel Battlegrounds tournament. First person, the one to win gets first dips on the food.
Oh, that's a great idea.
To eat.
And Hasa escalates it.
Right.
No food for you.
Which should probably be me. I get so nervous under these lights. If I eat a big bowl of pasta, I'd just be sweating all day.
Oh man.
So, okay, any other questions about Judy
Anything
House?
else about Judy before we go on to our Marvel Battlegrounds tournament?
You still said it wrong again.
Marvel Battlegrounds tournament?
Marvel.
Jamila,
Oh wow, she's
come in and say hello.
Oh,
Come on,
here
you
for
guys,
food.
you should meet Jamila. Tell Jamila to come in here. Then it's okay. You can have some of our lunch as long as you come in and say hello to our community, Jamila. Is she being shy?
All right, so let's turn off the gameplay if you want to load into Marvel Battlegrounds.
Yeah, let's do that.
And we'll get this ready. So I think we have a couple more special guests joining us for this tournament.
Uh-oh! Wheel scooting over?
yeah.
I think.
Sweet.
Well, those two I think are playing. I'm gonna hop
You're
on.
not
Let's
playing too?
come back to the couch.
We're,
You can play too, that's fine.
oh well.
Why don't
let's-
we have...
We need 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
'cause
want to play too?
Duh.
Yeah, okay, fine.
What?
Then I'll
Count me
here.
in.
You and I switch sides, and you sit here, and then you play those two,
Okay.
and then I can do my announcing.
All right.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Let me quick
Okay.
grab that.
Sorry. This feels like we're on an airplane,
Yes.
right? Oh,
Someone had
excuse
to
me.
sit down on the floor.
Now I get to be Allison. This is kind of fun. If you guys have any more questions in the chat, just let us know.
All right.
There's lots of questions popping up.
Oh, it's 4 players. Oh wait a minute. What happened to Mirnik?
Just 4 players. Yeah.
He had other obligations. Is everyone logged in?
Who's
Who hit the button? Who's in control?
Create
This
Like
is
a
me.
Pro wants to know, are you guys excited for the fan event
We're
tonight?
gonna do Battlegrounds mode.
Yes. We are super excited. Even though it's going to be like crazy to drive through all that traffic. But it's worth it
I'm
for
so
you guys.
excited, and I'm so
Yeah,
excited to see the
sweet.
Snapchat
Oh.
story with
Okay.
everyone
Who hit
all
the
across
PS button?
country.
Somebody hit the PS button?
I know, it's really cool to have an event where
All right, everyone
fans
hit
are all
X
getting
now.
together
We
at the
should be
same
good.
time.
Okay. Giorgos.
So let's play with the new
How
characters.
do you do this
Gotta
when it
load
moves
them
so
in.
fast, Allison?
Giorgo.
Giorgo,
Yeah. All right, so if we want to cut over to, oh, not to the gameplay. I thought we were good.
I am a goof.
Yeah, we're not all logged in for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we'll be logging in and keep answering questions.
Okay, I'm in.
Ideafy7 wants to know, will Disney Infinity 1.0 be backwards
now-
compatible on the Xbox One?
We want to show this. Okay,
Guys?
so people have been wondering. Oh.
Oh, no,
I
please
didn't
go
know.
ahead, Allison.
All right, so we come back over to the gameplay. We're at the character selection screen for Marvel Battlegrounds, and I just want to show you guys
Marvel
how you
Battlegrounds!
load in your
This is
characters.
going
So
up.
you've already loaded in the 2.0 Marvel characters, and to load in additional characters, you just put them down on the base, and boom.
I call Vision.
I call it Ultron.
Ant-Man.
I already took Black Panther. I
No,
didn't even
you
call
can't
him.
play as Ant-Man. That's very funny. There's and if you did that on purpose, we had that in the pre-meeting. There's an embargo on showing Ant-Man until March 15th. Jamila, you can come in if you'd like.
The door's locked, so
Oh.
she can't.
New cap.
It's
Hey,
Alright.
no one cheese this out too. There's a trial token. It just popped up on screen if you guys saw that, which is what allows you to use the.
All right.
All right, so which arena should we use?
Oh yeah, we have to load power discs on.
Oh, power disc. All right, so we've got new 3.0 power discs on, so let's definitely use those.
CC Runner
Good catch.
524. Hey man, wants to know any plan for
See what
more
else
Toy
she
Box
is.
expansion games? We definitely are working on things, but have nothing to announce at this time.
That you were very well trained, JB.
I know. Hey JV, Caitlin Devi
Alright.
wants to know.
All right, which arena do we want?
Any progress on the Art of Infinity book?
Which arena should we do? Let's ask
Ask-
the chat.
ask
let's
the
let's ask
people.
the chat. Should we
Okay,
do-
let's ask the chat.
Should we do Brooklyn Train Yard, Shield Lunar Outpost, Wakandan Mines, or Middle of Nowhere?
I would say.
I'm
We're asking
seeing.
the chat.
I'm yeah, sure.
My vote is Brooklyn. Brooklyn.
It's a good place to
All
start.
right, you tell us what they say.
No one has
Lunar
responded yet.
Outpost.
There's a little bit of delay.
Okay.
Where it breaks
And people have
down,
to
right?
type and think.
That's true.
I'd say the mine or
Because
the
if we did
outpost.
Brooklyn,
for
Wakanda,
maybe showing
and then
people off some
Outpost.
of the cool stuff that it does.
Yeah.
Wakanda. I see. Ultron Mine. Okay, Wakanda Mines.
Wakanda Mines.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a
Let's
cool.
do it.
Okay.
I do like this one.
Alright.
Okay, let me see if there's a couple more questions when we're doing a load.
Fingers crossed. Where do you want me?
And it's my home field advantage then, since
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Black Panther.
Bond Boy
That's not gonna help you.
Not
I feel
ideal.
like
That's not gonna help
there's a
you.
huge portion of the
Probably
game
not. I haven't played it
Huge
since
disadvantage. I
the,
can't see the screen.
that is missing with the lack of online support and playsets. Are there plans to implement online play for future play sets or add servers that you can join? I think that this also dovetails nicely into part of the reason why we haven't actually put online play inside of Marvel Battlegrounds. So first of all, we wanted to encourage on-couch co-op play because it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
And then the second thing is that we thought that if we put online play into this, then you guys, our fans, are going to start demanding online play in all of our play sets. And it doesn't always translate, play sets don't always translate well to online play in certain circumstances. So that's why we decided just to keep it offline for now. Okay.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm getting my new Apple TV.
Who's who right now?
I'm Vision.
I'm new Cap.
On the line.
All right, I'll just do what I need. In the corner right now, we've got Ultron, who is firing long-range projectiles and trying to figure out how to fly. We've discovered how to fly up, but now we've got Captain America, who's actually grabbing boxes and throwing them, but not before Black Panther deals a devilish blow to Captain America.
Hit me with a shield.
Vision using some of his teleportation powers to throw Ultron against the wall. And then the next thing we see is Vision throwing
get
another
away from
box
me.
off on the other side. We've got Black Panther and Captain America going at it. Cap runs to go grab some help. Captain America's got the help. Ultron, though, refuses to throw any punches before the king himself, Black Panther, delivers a blow. Right now, in terms of overall health, though, everyone's still looking pretty healthy. But we see that Captain America's got about 50% of his special move set up. Oh, and the special power disc has been picked up. Darkhawk blast. Now watch that blast go on screen. Darkhawk. So that was the first example of how some of the power discs work. It's actually kind of fun. But watch out. There's a little bit of a target on the floor. That target could really cause some big damage if you just don't stay in the middle of it. And everyone misses it. Next thing we got is Captain America slowly building up, and Ultron also building up his super move abilities. I'm gonna cough because I'm still sick. While the Wakanda mine train still continues on down. Now we see some of the destruction that the team has been touting as part of the Marvel Battlegrounds Play Set happening right now as these guys go at it. But it's actually wild to watch how none of you guys are truly fighting with each other. You're kind of dancing around and screwing around so that you actually don't lose your health. But this is Marvel Battlegrounds. It's a fighting game. Get in there and beat each other up. Captain America now has full-on super move power. Will he unleash it? Oh, he does! There he goes!
Take that.
Boom! Massive amount of damage dealt. Ultron now firing back with his Ultron buds. Better watch out. Here they come. Okay, and then we've got some of the different things happening. Oh, and look at that. We've got the Captain America power disc just fired off right there. And moving in right now. So you see, with that particular power disc, Captain America, the first Avenger figure, now actually has a bonus to his hit as well as his shield as destruction continues to rain down on this particular section of the playset. And then what happens? Transition. Woo! The minecart blasts down, and now we've got this huge, what's the robot dog called, Sully?
Oh, it's a Wakanda statue.
It's a Wakandan statue. And Black Panther unleashes. Feel the wrath of a king. And completely misses everything.
He got me.
That
He
super
got-
move.
he got me.
Sadly.
It went across the line.
Oh my goodness. And then look at that. Vision delivering some punches.
Yes.
Who was that? Ultron is down! Captain America deals that final blow. That leaves Captain America, Vision, and Black Panther left. That means Hossa, Jason Moffat, as well as Matthew Solar is still in this game, but don't worry, Allison, you'll get a round 2 coming up here. I can feel it in a second. Oh, and then down goes next Vision. Captain America racking up 2 kills, but who will remain? Hulk now is launched in as that particular power disc. And is there going to be trouble? I think there is going to be trouble.
Get out of
I
here.
think there's going to be trouble happening here. Looks like the damage is reigning supreme. Captain America running away. That is very much not like you, Cap. Cap is low on health.
No.
Low on health. Get away. The Panther King is coming. Here he is. Oh, look at him block. Is he going to counter? Oh, he's blocking. Oh, look at this. Now, as you'll notice, as he blocks, he's actually gaining health. But Captain America gets one swat away from Black Panther.
Did all the work for you. I took everyone out.
Laser Eye.
Oh, but
Captain
you got
America
second
is
place.
down. Congratulations to Jason Moffat. Give it up for Purple Pants Man.
Thank you, everyone.
Purple Pants Man.
That was good.
All right.
guys.
Should we do one more?
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
Oh, sure. I mean, it's probably a little less sweaty and not just screaming.
So,
Middle of nowhere.
Oh, that was good.
All right.
Scoot over there.
Fan vote on Twitter says middle of nowhere. Let's do it.
Winner stays, loser pays.
All right.
Arcade rules.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Turn the character select.
You were the only one that was
Oh,
good.
no, I wasn't Vision. I'm Ultron.
Ultron. Vision was the only one that was good on that one.
Oh. Yeah, Vision, when you use that super, he gets
got it?
super.
I don't want you to throw
he
my
goes
computer.
super
Oh, thanks.
dense.
No, yeah.
He will. He'll get angry.
All right, this is the last battle for today, but
Angry or hangry?
we will be back on March 15th.
I
for
know, I'm
launch
so
day
down the
and do a
dumps. I'm going to
tournament.
be at GDC while you guys are having a tournament here.
Oh,
That is so uncool.
but I gotta stick
Mark
with that.
Madsen. That's true.
He
All
did it on
right,
purpose.
where's my guy? Here he is.
Who's your guy?
I'm the Rocket Man. Rocket Raccoon.
Well, if we're going nowhere, I'll be Groot.
Sure, we can do that. Okay, I think they want to do middle of nowhere.
That's lower left.
Is that right, Jansen?
Middle of nowhere, yeah.
Okay.
The fans voted, and we're going to the middle of nowhere.
Middle of nowhere.
Oh
we'll
man,
keep
it
the
took
power disc
forever
loaded
to
in.
pick that
You guys are
announcer's
good.
voice. That's true. And I actually have a sound file that he recorded where he goes, John Vignacchi is my concubine. It's so funny.
Good call.
See, this is why Hassa didn't want to play anymore. He just wanted to eat.
Good call.
You know, it is free. I mean, everyone can have some. Hassa.
Everyone.
Not if you lose. Yeah, you did lose.
Everyone on the
You were
live
supposed to
stream-
not be able to eat.
Nowhere.
We play hard rules here at Disney.
Furthest.
We got some.
Uh-oh, look who it is.
Black Panther.
Going back. We're gonna go back to back.
stalk again.
Man, this place is full of weirdos.
Yeah, that is me. Hell yeah.
I am
Right,
Groot.
right.
I am Groot.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Groot is already cheesing.
Get over here, little raccoon.
Ah! You kicked me off the ledge, you jerk. Who spammed pause? Oh my god. This is like noob gaming. I feel like I should go to this.
Oh, sorry. We're friends. And Rocket
Hello?
and Groot. Rocket and Groot.
Oh man, I got walloped.
You knocked me
I
right
got
off,
knocked
dude.
out.
Power is
Come
delivered.
on. Where am I? There I am.
I want that power death.
Yeah, I like that counter there, Black.
Alright, Allison, you're gonna pick on me.
Oh, no, I just want the
You're
power
gonna-
death.
this
Okay.
is gonna be a problem
no,
for you.
no, I don't know when to pick on you. Sorry.
No, this is again!
Ah.
Give me that, give me that, give me that green spots, baby.
Rocket, get down here and fight. This is a fist fight, not a gunfight.
Rude, rude. That's very rude.
Yeah, better watch it, brah.
No, get out of the way! Knocked out.
Ah, everything's falling apart.
Destruction. Oh, Groot, getting low. Oh, Panther's out.
I got it. I got knocked out.
Oh, this
Oh.
is wrong.
Yeah, no.
Fudge.
Oh,
Fudge.
Can the speed of rocket overcome the power of music?
Fudge.
That's friend.
I know, it's so wrong.
Best friend.
no!
Fudge. Great dodging, John Vignacchi. Oh, no. All right, I know what I need to do now.
Ah. Oh.
Oh, that could
really
be
did
it.
hurt.
Come on. Come here, Patrick.
Oh, it's close, it's close.
The ultimate fight. I'm sorry, buddy. I had to do this, but I promise I'm carrying you around in a pot for the rest of the life.
That's true. You just, at the end of the day.
Knockout.
Oh!
And that one's for
Wanny B.
You did it, Wanny B.
Had to be.
Nicely done.
Had to be.
for the win.
Good game.
Wanny
Everyone
B.
Losers.
Yes, I got a participation award.
Yeah. Sure we did.
First strike. Woohoo.
Wow. Disengaged.
That's
Man,
exhausting.
I really,
Good play.
Now imagine trying to announce that.
All right, I think that about wraps it up.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's one other cool thing we could show in Battlegrounds, but I think, are you going to show it next week, like all the challenges and
Oh
stuff?
yeah, we'll for sure
Yeah.
dive more into Battlegrounds on March 15th for launch day. We'll have a whole tournament going on live stream, so make sure you guys tune back in for that.
Cool. All right. I think it's time for Thai food.
I think so.
I think it's time to say goodbye. Do we have any other last questions we got to say before we go?
When does Ant-Man come out? March 15th.
Yeah.
Can't answer that one.
What do the golden coins mean? Those are the trial coins. Once you've collected them, you can actually use them to trial a character, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
Will there be new maps introduced down the line, or are these the only maps? We have no comment on future maps being added to Battlegrounds at this time. I think that's about it.
There you go.
Cool. All right.
All right.
Awesome.
Boom.
Well, so I guess that's it for a live stream, huh?
It is. It's
Thank
so
you,
much
everybody,
fun to
for
see you guys
watching.
again.
Yeah, and so we'll see you, a bunch of you guys tonight in Anaheim, and then in other locations around the country.
Follow Disney Infinity on Snapchat.
And we'll definitely do what we can also to start doing these types of events in Europe as well. So stay tuned for that. I think we have to do our normal goodbye,
I think
right?
so, yeah.
So should I? This would be
come
weird
on
if
in.
I'm on your side. We could be on
I'll
the same
come over
side,
here.
right?
Oh.
Here.
Well, you're gonna.
Oh,
do
but I'm on your side.
that's what I mean.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Where do I go?
Give it over.
direction.
Give it
Stay
over.
right there, buddy.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Thank you everyone for watching. If you caught it, the first episode of Disney Infinity Next. Thank you guys for being the best community in the entire world. Thank you for watching this Twitch live stream. And guys, do what you can. Disney Infinity 3.0 is going to be around this year, and we've got lots of cool new things happening. So get the word out there. Let your friends know. We're a great community, and we'd love to continue to grow and expand. So with that being said, I guess
I'm on your side.
my side will do Dream It, and
We
you
got
guys do
this.
it. Okay. Bye, guys. Have an awesome rest of your week. Hope to see a lot of you live tonight. And remember, if you can dream it,
You can do it.
Yay!
Yay! Bye, guys.
Yeah.